What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the RNG Team. This week is going to be a weird one because we have the last 3 games all in this episode, as well as the off-season preview where I'm going to go over the upcoming rookies in this year's draft, and I'm going to go over the pending free agents. And if you see anyone that you like, either the rookies or free agents that you think may slip past the re-signings, please leave a comment and I'll do my best to go ahead and get them. If you don't want to sit through all that because it's going to be very long-winded, I'll leave a timestamp right here where we go over the Tampa Bay roster and get into the game. But first, let's go over the rookies for this upcoming draft. I combed through this list like a fine-toothed brush at pretty much every position and found people that I am really high on in this draft. First one being Eric Becker, and you can see here because of these statistics. Over 10,000 yards passing and 102 touchdowns. Okay, he actually is first in school history, New Mexico State, in touchdowns and then third in yards. Okay, the only issue, that's a bit of a smaller school. So I went ahead also looked at Leslie Hawkins from Florida State. Bigger school, similar touchdowns, a few less yards, but he should also be very good. The issue with both these guys, though, honestly, as you can see, their 40 time is abysmal. So I found the only guy with a decent stat line that ran a sub 5-second 40, and that's Everett Aguilar out of Clemson. Much less yards, pretty similar in touchdowns and interceptions. He's just all around pretty decent. The least amount of interceptions was from this guy Cornelius Hawkins with 41. He could end up being okay, but definitely not the guy I want to go with. Right now, my number one is Eric Becker for the obvious reasons. At running back, I'm not really impressed with anyone except for Wilson Delgado. He leads this draft class in every statistic at his position. The issue is 4.65, he's going to have like 80 speed, maybe high 70s. It just isn't good. However, Brandon Wagner, if we want to go running back, which by the way we'd have to do it very early, has a 4.45 40 and very similar statistics, as I'll show you right here. A few less yards per carry, few less touchdowns, but still very, very good. Didn't really take a look at any fullbacks. I think we could sign one out of free agency. At wide receiver, though, I am very high on a lot of these guys. I mean, I put 6 names down that I want to go over. And the first one here is Alonzo Ray. I think he's kind of my number 1 receiver in this draft. He's got the speed to go along with his incredible stat line. He's 6'1", so he's got enough size. You can see he has a 3.9 GPA, which means his route running is going to be good, and he's got good hands, real good hands. So that's one guy that I want to go after, potentially, very early in the draft. Keith Peters being a very similar case. He's a little bit smaller. You can see his weight is 180, so I don't know if that's going to mess with his durability, but he's very similar, a slight bit faster. Keith Peters is someone I want to look out for. Not Roberts. I looked a little bit at Harold O'Brien. I don't like him. I know he's 6'6" and runs a 4.32 and has a 4.0 GPA, but 2 catch, and he's so high on the draft board that he's probably going to go pretty early. Salvador Wilkins is another guy on my list, though, and he's 6'2", runs a 4.36, and again, 4 catching. This is a really good receiving class right now, at least that I can see. Aaron Maxwell, first guy on my list, at least, of guys that I listed. And this is because he's got the best of every single statistic right here, even a good bench for the wide receivers, which means he may be a good run blocker, which is so important from your receivers. 4.34 is blazing fast with a super fast shuttle. Perfect 4.0 GPA means he is going to be a student of the game, and 4 catching. I mean, this guy may be the best receiver in the draft. It's between him and Alonzo Ray. Okay, this is going to be it's going to be a lot to get through. David Pierce, The reason I have him listed is mainly because of his touchdown rate. He's got the most touchdowns, or at least some of the most in the draft. And yeah, pretty good 40, good statistics, got a 4 in his hands, gotta love it. Aside from that, I don't think we have anyone else on this list except for one, which I labeled as a sleeper pick, in Roland Phillips. Frickin' Roland. And the reason he's all the way down here, I'll show you. He's all the way down here. He runs a 4.26. Okay, granted, 2 catching, yes. He is 6'6" though. Just like the other guy way up the board, the only difference is he's going to be there way later on in the draft, so maybe we select him in like the 6th round or something. Next up is the tight ends, and I have 3 on my list right here, and the first one being this guy, William Webb. I mean, looks to be the best tight end in the draft. Really good 40 time for a tight end, shuttle's even pretty good, 4.0 GPA and 3 catching. Guy looks really, really good. Cody Neal also looks really, really good. A little bit faster, same catching, but more bench. Slower shuttle, I think, anyways, if I, yeah, a much slower shuttle, so he's not as agile, but that's okay. And the fact that he's further down the list, maybe he'll be there later on, and we can select him a bit later in the draft. And then this is my sleeper pick out of the tight ends, Wilfred Underwood, 4.75. This is kind of the middle ground between the other 2 guys, but also runs a 4.15 shuttle, which is one of the best from the tight ends, and has a 32-inch vert. So this is a guy, where are you? There you are, buddy. Wilfred. This is a guy that I definitely think that we should be targeting later on. I didn't have pretty much anything except for this guy here, Glenn Paul, who it automatically went to. Thank you for saving me the time. And that's because his statistics are just plain good for being this far down. He could be a late round pick, and I think he's going to be great. He runs a decent shuttle and 40 time for a center. Good bench. Not the greatest GPA, but he's got the stats there. I like Glenn Paul. I think he could be pretty dang good. And then guard and tackle, I only have 2 people. This is the entire offensive line. It's Terrence Moss and Omar Houston. These are some unreal numbers by both of these guys. Only allowing 10 sacks off the edge in your college career, and then 170 pancakes, that is pretty crazy. Even crazier is Terrence Moss. I know people don't really pass rush against the guard as much, but 8, I haven't seen the number 8 as far as sacks allowed. So Terrence Moss could be unreal, although he's probably not going to be there much later in the draft. But we need to focus on solidifying this offensive line, and we can do that through free agency or by selecting one of these insanely good looking offensive linemen. That being said, no kicker, no punter. Defensive tackle, all right? I have 2 labeled right here, listed, Jonathan Terry and Anthony Wood, and they're pretty much the same player to me anyways. Jonathan Terry has some of the best stats in the entire draft at his position, and he's one of the fastest at a 4.84. And then down the list, Anthony Wood, a little bit slower at 4.94, has those same stats, but a little bit better. I think both these guys could be steals, because if you look down here, Anthony Wood isn't very high, but even more so, Jonathan Terry is on the lower 2/3. So they're going to be there way later, and I want to take them. Defensive end, not really worried about it because there's so many good defensive ends in the game. But one of the guys I'm looking at is this guy, Carlton Sullivan. Stats really good, 6'5" and runs a 4.65. He just looks insane. Now, granted, he's the 3rd in the draft at his position. And then Edward Harrison is the other guy. Again, very fast, very good stats. I really like both these guys, but probably not going to take them. Although if they're there way later on, definitely worth a look. The only outside linebacker I have here is the fastest one in the draft, and the reason being, you can take a look at all these stats. Now, Keith Moreno is pretty good, I will say that. Nothing compares to Johnny Bailey. The tackle rate tells me he's a good tackler, and everything else tells me he's all around good at a blazing 4.49. This guy might be a must draft. He could be one of the best players in this entire draft. he is someone we have to go after, I think. But if you don't think so, let me know. Johnny Bailey is high on my list. Inside linebacker, we already have Sam Cohort, so I'm not too worried about it. But it's worth taking a look at two guys I have on this list, and that is Lucas Warren and Gene Lucas. You see back-to-back right here, 4.78, and the fastest, a 4.59. I think Lucas Warren could be a generational type player at inside linebacker with this kind of speed and having some of the most tackles in the entire game. Gene Lucas, more tackles, yes, so he's probably a better tackler. Lucas Warren, very similar statistics, but just so much faster, and you can't teach speed, so that's something we are going to have to... I really think if we go after an inside linebacker, it has to be Lucas Warren. Let me know what y'all think, though. At corner, I've said top 3. That's what it is in my notes. And that's because all of these guys, I think, could be generational cornerbacks. Not this guy. But especially Scott Henderson at 6'2", running a 4.28, some of the most tackles from a cornerback, and some of the most... interceptions and pass defenses, maybe not as much as these two guys, but Scott Henderson, he's my number 1 corner right now because you can't teach size or speed. Bob McDaniel is very close behind, but he's a 5'8", so that's a, little small there, guy. And then Jason Parker, to me, is could be the best coverage corner. Far and away is the best coverage corner in this entire draft. Todd Meyer, by the way, looks great, just a little bit slower, but these 3 guys, we need at least one, because behind Chris McAllister, behind Samari Rolle, we don't really have anything. No safeties in this draft, honestly. They're all not that good. They're all either bad and fast, or insanely slow and pretty good. Like Grady Wolf. 4.67 means you have like an 80 speed, and yeah, I don't want 80 speed at safety. We need speed at our back end. So maybe we go and get a bridge player in free agency. Anyways, that being said, here are your top guys, more or less your top 25-ish. And yeah, if you really like the look of any of these guys and want to see us go ahead and get them, please, by all accounts, leave a comment. I read all the comments. I respond to all the comments. Next, what we're going to go over is not yet the Tampa Bay roster. We're going to go over the impending free agents, and the way we're going to do that, it's already sorted by status, which shows how many years they have left on their contract. These are our pending free agents. Now, granted, you have to remember that all of these guys... that all of these guys could be re-signed, could retire. So... if you see anyone that you think is going to get past that resigning point, won't sign a new contract, and you want to see us go after him, please leave a comment, and I will do my best to go after these guys. But we're just going to scroll through. I'm going to let you get a look at all these guys. These are the current free agents. So we can, take a look at who we may have a chance at getting. I don't think we'll have a chance at getting him, but if we could, I'd love to get Sean Taylor. Jamal Lewis is definitely going to re-sign. But yeah, this is the most exciting part of any franchise mode to me anyways, is the off-season. This is where you can build your team up, and you can see here they only have 5. This is the time to build the team up, make it as good as possible for the upcoming year, obviously. We need all we can get in terms of talent. Showing you the top 6 from each team, or the top 7. So yes, again, Tatum Bell. Where was he? Tatum Bell is someone that I have pretty high on my list because of his speed. Yeah, I like Tatum Bell. Lee Evans, he's probably going to be resigned. Looking here, Kenny Mixon is a maybe. He could slip past because they're going to definitely sign Simeon Rice. So I think Kenny Mixon could be a guy we go after. Only 3 for the Atlanta Falcons, and one of them's injured. Yeah, so there's some guys here that we definitely could go after that would help us in a big, big way. Wow, Randy Moss. He's definitely going to get a contract. But we're almost at the end here. And yeah, if you like any of these guys, want to see us go after them, I know I keep on harping on it. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And now we're back at our team, which means we're going to go to the Buccaneers real quick and take a look at their roster. Hey, if you skip forward, welcome. So the Buccaneers roster, Donovan McNabb. Now, we faced them once this year. They are a division rival. They're led by Donovan McNabb, Marshall Faulk in this receiving core with Jerry Porter, who's back. He didn't play the last time we played against the Buccaneers. Ike Hilliard at the other side. Reggie Kelly. This offensive line's not great, but not bad. Defensive line is fantastic because of this man, Michael Strahan. And then Will Smith has a lot of speed on the other side. I can show you right here, 83 speed. Outside and inside linebackers are pretty good. Seti Brucey right there. Corner, Champ Bailey. And then Reggie Tung. And then free safeties, Idris Bashir. Kicker, punter. Yeah, that's the Buccaneers. We have a good shot at winning this game. So before we get into this, I know you're probably sick and tired of me saying, before we get into this, the last thing I'm going to go over is how we are going to go through these last 3 games, okay? I am going to use Gamecast to simulate the first quarter. That's it, just the first quarter of each game. Just to make it, honestly, a little easier on myself getting through all this. This is already going to be an insanely long video. And it's just going to make it, gonna make it go by quicker. Okay, as far as editing goes, you're probably going to see Madden Moments style if you play the new Madden games, where I show you key plays more so, third down, scoring plays, etc. Okay, so that being said, we're going to simulate and get into this game. I just realized how weird that cut's probably going to be, but it's okay. Alright, after all that's done, oh Lord, that was a lot of talking, wasn't it? Let's get into this game right here. One issue I have with the simulator is that if I want to change my game plan, that's tough. Can't do that. So, starting off, we go 3 and out. Can we stop them, though? No, we cannot. Okay, got it. And that's a touchdown for the Buccaneers. This is, not normal. It's not going to be something... Okay, Triondos Luke. Anyways, this isn't something that's going to happen pretty much ever again in this series, because it's not how I want to do this series. I don't want to simulate at all in this series. Fumble, but what? Even more so after seeing the events that are going on right now. I want to be playing every single game, but for this episode alone, I think you guys won't be mad at me. I hope so anyways. We're just going to get through the first quarter here, and that's the last... Whoa. What a last play of the first quarter. And I let them get the extra point. And we missed the extra point, and he returned it for a touchdown. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, see, you can't change your game plan here. Well, let's get into this game after all that happened. Wow. And we're in here now. Yeah, so Bill Gramatica missed an extra point, and they're going to go up by 8 to start the game. Or what for us is the start of the game. And yeah, earlier, Triondos Luke got a kick return touchdown. It's not going to happen again, but yeah. So what this is going to be, y'all are pretty much going to see, like I said earlier, Madden moments, because this is a lot of video game to get through. 3 games. And Arnaz Battle, huge play right there, getting it down to the 47. Wide open Arnaz yet again. Sure, I'll get the ball to him. Unless if Jeff Blake just doesn't want to throw when I tell him to. He's going to run and get close to a first down. Totally didn't press square. Early, 3rd down and long. Winfield pressing, so it's going to be right there. That was a really small hole to get it in there, but Larry Fitzgerald's going to take it all the way for a touchdown. What a pass from Jeff Blake, and good job from Larry having just enough speed to get all the way down the field. And now we have to go for 2 and try and tie this game up. I mean, this should be pretty easy right here. We got our big man, Yelly. Just get through. That's a first down. A 2-point conversion is what that was. And we have a tie game. So, guys, I just found a glitch. Do you see the quarter? It's somehow the first quarter. We just simulated through the first quarter, and there's now 5 minutes left in the first quarter. What in the world? So I guess the glitch here is if you start the game with 0 seconds left in the first, it restarts the first quarter with all of the prior stats. What a game. What a game. I guess it makes sense. Really old game is that's going to be close, but not a first down. I haven't really found many glitches in this game, but that is a pretty major bug that I don't think, I don't think I've ever heard of before. What? Don't just tap him with your shoulder, actually tackle him, Samari. Now, see, I could restart this episode, but, nah, I'm already in the game. I'd feel dirty for restarting after the game's already going and after they score a touchdown. Run, Jeff. Good slide. It's like a 17-yard gain. The linebacker kind of pressing right here. He's going to drop back, though. We're going to try and get it in that hole for Larry. That's a first down. Doing good, man. We're doing good. This is going to be an incredibly high-scoring game, it seems, as a result of the the quarter glitch. This is the 5-quarter game right here. Look here, could be a run, and there's just nowhere to go. Nobody open. Well, we can at least pin him deep right here with a really good punt. No, didn't really even want full power on that, but oh, Thomas, please. Let's go! Did you hear the announcer? We fielded at the 1. Wait, what? But this is the... What? This isn't the 1, this is the 20. What? How? What in the world? What's going on with this game right now? Good play. Oh no, why did I control Thornton? That's okay. Isn't this the same guy I made a whole title about saying that is a fullback? What is his obsession with gashing my defense? This game is insane, man. Battle should be wide open. Maybe not wide, but I mean it got there, so 16 yards. Looks like it's going to be a cover 2 right here. And it will be cover 3 instead. Well, what are you doing, Jeff? I'm not holding down scramble. I let go of scramble a cool 3 seconds before you got sacked. He does the stutter step, starts running, then sets up to pass. And with that, that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Should be the end of the first half. Hand off, he's short. We're going to get this ball back. See here on this big third down, just get rid of the ball. It's overthrown. I'm done with Jeff Blake. I am done. He is off the team after this year.
Nowhere to go. It'll be second down. Got to take what you can get down, but they're hoping for more.
There we go. Third down. If that was me right there, that would be incomplete. What? It's like he stayed with him up until the ball almost got there, and he's like, nope, I'm running away from you now. Why?
Yeah, and he's starting to look a little frustrated down there, too.
Oh, what a play. We're going to force a field goal here. 18-21. 18-21? 18-point deficit is where my mind was going there after they kicked this field goal.
Edinger with a 25-yard field goal. The Saints have had some trouble moving the ball.
Wide open.
We'll see what they do on this drive. First down from the eye.
Why? Oh my God. I'm not moving the stick. Stop moving. After the 2-minute warning, going to be third down. Pressing Cowart. I don't think it's going to be a run. It's not. Pope get there, and he forced the incomplete pass. Good job, Monsanto.
It's not often you see him out of sync like this.
Oh, thank you, Arnes. Hey, 3 incomplete passes, and now we have to, or well, actually no, 1 sack that was carried forward, and then 2 incomplete passes. At least the punt will be good, though, right?
Number 14 gets the ball and punts it away. Thomas catches it back at
Okay,
the 3.
that time,
Well, Peter, some interesting
that should be at the...
Oh, yeah. Big time for this team.
field and starts this drive at their own 20-yard line. Rips him down in the backfield and the
Lewis next to it.
ball gets carry on second down and ends up losing about
Alex.
Big third down right here. Maybe we get the ball back if they snap it. There we go. 25 yards in 7 seconds. 6 seconds, rather. Can Jeff Blake throw 60 yards? The answer is no. I'm just going to let you know now. No, he cannot. He can throw it 40 yards and throw an interception.
Leaps over a tackle. 30. Forced out at the 39.
Wait, is this going to... Do they get a play from here? They get a play from here because Jeff Blake face masked them. And now we're going to see if McNabb can throw for 60 yards. What a weird game. Of course it's complete, why not? And that's going to be half, 38-21. This game is ridiculous.
Some good tackles and they put a lot of effort and they returned the kickoff for a
Oh my God. Please, how is that not blocking the back? His hands are all over David Thornton's back.
And it will be third down. Third down, 10 yards to go.
Yeah, it's about what I expect from Triondo Sloop, honestly. Floats this one out to the right sideline. Oh, what a play from Shivers. He's going to get down to the 34. I mean, we're down by 24 points right now, but I like to see Jason Shivers get himself another interception.
Blake throws this on a and it's caught at the 46.
Good Lord.
Well played. Good job of not giving up the short pass.
Third down and 4 wideouts in the game. No dice and it falls incomplete. It'll
Wait,
be
no.
It looks like
Larry's hurt. Oh my God.
Goes in motion. Paul takes his 15th carry.
Good. Guys, come on now.
And Mason got hooked in the eye, taking it off on the sideline, and he told me that he will be ready to go. We'll see if the Patriots
Larry apparently got poked in the eye. Okay. Apparently he'll be back, though. He will be back.
Takes it off the toss and passes the line.
And maybe not back in this game if I even keep deciding to play after that. We are down by 30. We've given up 50 points. Okay, that's pretty cool. That is actually really cool. Yeah, Larry's back. If we don't score on this drive, I'm just going to call it. Should be wide open, at least a one-on-one chance, and he caught it all the way to the 48 on the other side. I'm going to keep it going. I'm actually going to send Triondos on a slant right here. And no one was open. Jeff Blake just got hurt, I think. And now we have the pretzel on. Krenzel. Why are you trying to catch it one-handed, Triondos? Yeah, 3rd and 19. I don't know what happened with Jeff Blake, but yeah, it's over. It's over. 66-24 is your final. Yes, I simulated. No, I don't feel bad about it. I'm really just skimming through right now. I am so ready. Wait, what did I just see? Oh, my bad. There's a D. Lewis and a D. Lewis on either side. Okay. So before this game against the Falcons, I made a couple changes. One, I did a change to the playbook in the playbook screen, which will hopefully permanently switch it to the Titans playbook. And I went ahead and dropped the quarter length to 6 minutes just to get through these games quicker. It'll go back up with the new season. I know maybe some of y'all won't be happy with this, but honestly, man, we got to get to the off season. I don't want to lose these games. I want to win these games. Don't get me wrong, but we are losing 66-24, 55-17, 45-10. It is tiring. 51-7. Thank God we won one game. Anyways, the Atlanta Falcons, I didn't even go over their roster. We've played them once this year. They are a divisional rival, I believe. Of course they are if I played them once already this year. Chad Pennington, Travis Henry. This team is very similar to the one we just faced. David Terrell's out. Corn Robinson, Donald Driver. Offensive line is okay. Defensive line is okay. Peter Boulware is good. Donnie Edwards is good. Not the greatest cornerback group. And 2 free safeties out, so they're going to have to start Bracey Walker. Bracey. And yeah, we're going to simulate the first quarter at least. And not make the same... Well, it's not even really a mistake. I didn't know that if you go in with 0 minutes on the first quarter, it's just going to restart the game with the points on the board. As someone just got hurt. I want to make sure... Game plan... Torn by... Oh, God. He's out for the rest of the year. Who are we starting? Krenzel? Blake, you're gone for the rest of the year. We have to start Krenzel? Oh, it's over. Oh, never mind. We might as well call it. Okay, we might as well just say this season's over. Like, obviously, I'll hop in, but instead, I'm going to simulate to the end of the first half. Because, good God, playing with him is painful. He is so bad. Oh, wow. Okay, Krenzel. Anyways, we're holding Atlanta at least to no score after 1. As they're moving down the field right now into the first quarter. 3 penalties on this drive already. And they finally score with Travis Henry. Man, I don't know. The end of this season, everything's kind of falling apart. Not that everything was intact to begin with, but yeah, man. And they're moving down the field yet again. 15-yard penalty, touchdown. Lots of penalties in this game so far. We have to punt the ball away again. And I'll make sure to not jump into the game with 0 on the clock. Don't worry, I won't do it again. And we get an interception with Jason Shivers. Are we going to take advantage of that, though? No, we're not. That's fine. We're going to hop into this game with a 7-point deficit. Hop in, and yeah. I don't know, man. First play right here for us anyways, and oh god. Thank you, Cowart. Who, by the way, is back.
Unfortunately so.
Man,
Injuries that they've racked up this year.
I'm having little nightmares in my head right now about having to play with Krenzel at quarterback. And they're going to get a first down, so they're probably going to throw right here. I'm going to try and get some pressure. And we don't get pressure, but we do knock the ball down, and we're going to get the ball back. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend. It's Krenzel. Throw for Fitzgerald's completed. I think we kind of have to keep it on the ground for the most part, if we can. Because I just don't want... Oh, if you broke that, that could be a touchdown. I tried to charge up a truck right there. It didn't work. Poor Larry. He's got to feel... He's got to have back pain from carrying us. And Krenzel run. Good dive for the first down. I don't know. Josh Krenzel instead of Josh Dobbs. Right? Yeah, exactly. Triondo Sluke first down. Yeah, Craig Krenzel. More like Craig Dobbs. Here on first down. Throwing for Larry, but he dropped it. Oh, he's wide open. Look at that pass right where it needs to be for Mark Jones. Let's go, Craig Dobbs.
It'll be second down.
Ooh, Kayson's gone. That's a touchdown. Finally, we get really good blocking by everyone right there. And Kayson, using his speed, goes ahead and picks up the score to tie the game up. Oh, I can totally use Josh Dobbs' name in the title. I just thought about that. If Craig Krenzel comes away with a win today, I might as well just use Josh Dobbs' name in the title. I mean, I'll probably use his name anyways just because he's trending. That is such a shameless thing to say, but it's just true. And Robinson, Corn Robinson. Imagine naming your child Corn. You name him after a vegetable, or starch, or whatever you want to. It's like 5 different things in one. Ooh, it's a one-on-one, and it's going to be pass interference. Woo! Gotta love it, man. I don't know the rules of pass interference anymore when it comes to this video game. Yeah, let's get in there. So I've been sending a lot more blitzes because it's kind of working. We just have more blitzers than they have blockers. And like right here, I'm going to come off the edge and hit him and force 4th down. Thank you, Joey Thomas. Tie game after 3. Good chance to come away with a win here. And come on, Larry, that's such an easy throw to catch right there. I'm officially changing his name to Craig Dobbs. It's 3rd down. I like Triondo's Sluke right here. And it will be for Triondos. Come on, Triondos, you got to catch the ball. Oh, yeah. No, Samari. Why does Samari not want to tackle people? I felt a vibration in my controller like he's going to tackle him, and he just doesn't do it. This entire RNG Saints team is set out to destroy Craig Krenzel's breakout game.
The extra point is good.
Such a shame, man. Such a shame. You know, that's my fault. That's not Craig's fault. That's my fault. What a sack from Joey.
Pennington throws a bullet to the ground. It is not real.
That's a questionable decision. We're going to get the ball back. And it's Krenzel season, baby. Krenzel season.
The Saints were intercepted last time out.
Here we go, Craig.
One heck of a thing.
And Peter, that play doesn't get off the ground.
Look at that. Look at that beautiful throw from Craig Krenzel.
That's how you draw it out.
I think the short game is working for them, moving them forward a little at a time.
Oh, Triondos, quit selling your quarterback out.
It's
That would have been a tough catch.
What a throw and catch. And we're down to the 30. Let's go, Craig Dobbs. There we go. Perfect, what? 1848 yards receiving from a single player. Did he just set the single season receiving record? Oh my God, look at this.
He's got it. The old record was 18.
We found our thumbnail.
And now he's the sole owner of that part of the history.
But that's not what we're worried about. We're worried about getting this win right here. Look at this. That's a touchdown. Oh my God, no. These receivers are so bad. Except for Larry. I can't say he's bad. He just set an NFL record. And he may catch a touchdown right here. Larry Fitzgerald tying up the game. Craig Krenzel, Craig Dobbs. I mean, whatever you want to call him, that's our guy. Good tackle, and that's going to bring up the 2-minute warning. We're trying to get this ball back here into the hands of our best player, Craig Krenzel. Yeah, that's our best player, all right. But we have a chance to win one more game before the season's out. Or 2 more games, because we have a game next week. It's going to be another handoff. Guys! Thank you, Shivers. That was Monsanto Pope right there. Monsanto Pope making a good play. He's not on the field anymore, though. The throw. It's completed to Korn. They're going to throw right here. And it's completed. Maybe I shouldn't have tackled him right there because now... Oh no. Yeah, this isn't good. This is no good. Very bad situation for us. Let it go. Just let him score. No, let him score. Now we have to take a timeout. And they're going to have a, what is this, a 42-yarder? I mean, that looks on target. Because it is on target. And oh, you couldn't give me 1 second. 24-21 is the final. They just ran the ball down our throat at the end of the game. But what a game from Craig Krenzel, man. Oh, and Larry kind of set a single season receiving record or something like that. I don't know. One more game. And it's against Carolina, who we lost earlier this year, 45-10 to. Kerry Collins is the quarterback. Lamont. Did they lose a guy? Is a guy on IR? What happened? Hold on, we're going to take a look at this because I don't remember this. I remember them having a decent running back. Panthers. Priest Holmes is on IR. So instead, who is it? Lamont. Oh, I remember you. Yeah, that's honestly somewhat worse. It really is. Really good O-line. This team's good outside of the quarterback. You can see here. Yeah, we got our hands full today. Nope, not the Packers. We have our hands full today. Hey, Brock Marion. Yeah. Oh, we're almost done, though. Almost done with this season. I'm very excited to get into the off-season, man, but I want to come away with one more win. And hopefully it starts right now. We're going to simulate to half like last time, and hopefully we can... Oh, we forced them to kick a field goal right there. Hopefully we can get a win here. I do want to actually win this game. And they intercepted it. Come on, Craig. You're better than that. I've seen it with my own 2 eyes in another field goal. Like I said before, this isn't something that's going to be normal. I don't like simulating, but when there's nothing to play for at the end of the season, and everyone, I'm sure everybody wants the off-season episode. I want to get through this, get this uploaded so I can get to the off-season. But good lord, our offense is not moving whatsoever. Hey, Samari roll interception. Now, can we move the ball more than 10 yards? Yeah, we can move it 41 for a touchdown to Avion Kaysen. Look at Craig Krenzel go. Another interception, and another one to Aaron Beasley. And they're not going to get into the end zone. They're going to have to kick a field goal there. So it's 9-7. Time winding down on the second quarter right here. They're going to have 2 minutes to get down the field, which is more than enough. And I think we forced a fumble and kick a field goal. So when it switches over like that, usually it's a turnover. And usually that turnover is a fumble when it doesn't show it. And yeah, 10-9 now. And we're going to end... Yeah, we're going to go into halftime with a lead. And the ball. So let's get in here and get a win. Week 17, let's set the tone for next season. Wesley, I remember you. You were a cheater. Krenzel just slide. Gain of 5. He was kind of open. Just run it. Craig Krenzel going to pick up a first down and a lot more right there, as we have a lead. We're not really in the position right now to play the clock. We just need to keep moving the ball down the field. And the way we're doing that is with really running with Craig Krenzel right now. It'll be a short pass. Dropped. Ooh, wide open Triondos. Dropping back on third down, run it. And I think he got it. He definitely did. First down for Craig. Keep running your route, Triondos. And Craig, you got to get the ball out of your hand. Yeah, I don't know. I think that was my best chance right there to get the first down, but it was 4th and long. It's all right, though. Let's play some good defense. So I know one guy's a Panthers fan. Probably rooting for your team to get the win right now, but sorry, man. Gotta go. Oh! How do we not come away with a pick right there? Also, I'm sorry that your team has to be quarterbacked by Kerry Collins. But, I mean, that's just the way the fantasy draft went. Kerry Collins, that is not a guy you want as the head of your team. And it shows right here. Actually, that was a good throw. It was just an even better play by McAllister. We're going to get the ball back. Thank you, Larry. Thank you. Look at this season from Larry. Okay, well, he hasn't had 0 touchdowns, but yeah, that's a bit of a mistake on the statistics guy part. Yeah. Gonna run the ball here. And Kaysen picks up 5. Yeah, we only need 2 yards. Let's go ahead and get it. And he's going to get it. Now we should be able to drain this all the way until the 4th quarter. Toss it. And Kaysen fumbled. Can we fall on it? We do. It's going to be Edwards. And that ends up being a gain of 4 right there. So, all things considered, it ended up pretty decent. This will be the last play of the 3rd quarter right here. Just going to hand it off. Hicks, as long as you don't fumble, I'm happy, and he doesn't fumble. Going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. We're going to take it to the 4th and try and pick up this first down in like 3.5 is what I see that we need to get. Big time 3rd down right here. Oh, just part the Red Sea for me, please. Thank you. Going to be a first down, and we're going to take another 2 minutes off the clock. Now, I see Larry in a one-on-one on the outside, but it's not going to happen, okay? Not throwing this ball, not going to risk losing precious time drainage. Just going to hand the ball off. Cason pulls forward for, what, a couple inches? Very much treating this like an RPO because I'm okay taking a few yards and not getting the first down to keep the clock moving. And yeah, no one's open, just run it yourself. He may have it, and no, he doesn't. But he's so close now. What do we do? That is less than half a yard right there. We got to go for this. 100% every day of the week. For some reason, Hicks is on, but that is like inches. That's not 4th and 1. That's 4th and inches. Got to go for it. He fumbled. Are you kidding me? You had one job. Don't fumble. That's your only job in that situation. You already got the yards that you need. Just don't fumble. And Brown gets it. Let's go! Alex Brown with the sack. Cover 3. I'm dropping my guys way back. Gonna try and get pressure off the edge right here. Alex Brown has been so good this year. He's got all the time in the world, breaking a sack and dropped. It's not us for once. And they have to punt the ball. Oh, you do not know how good that feels. Or maybe you do know how good that feels. It's not us. As we look to not go completely defeated in our own division this year. Good broken tackle from Triandos to pick a couple yards extra. It's going to depend on what they do here, on what I see on defense, and I see a mismatch on the left side. Just in terms of numbers, so I'm going to send Larry on an out route right here. Hopefully Triandos and Brown both take Beasley and Mitchell. And he's open. Dude, I pulled my stick back to keep him in bounds, and it didn't keep him in bounds. That's all I wanted, was to keep him in bounds. Oh well. Defense has been playing really good so far, so let's just keep that going. This looks like it could be a good punt right here. It's a pretty good punt. Go out like the 14. Okay. Yeah, that's a touchdown. We stop them on the 2-point conversion. If they were going to score a touchdown, that's the best thing that could have happened for us, because now we get the 2-minute warning on our side. And we're not going to return this. Krenzel, it is your time to earn the moniker Craig Dobbs. And he's going to run and pick up a first down, and I think I'm just going to take the 2-minute warning right there. Get some free yards, and now 2 minutes on the clock, as it'll come up right here. We're down at the 33-yard line. That means we need 67 yards.
First down from the shotgun.
67 yards to go for Krenzel. Can he do it? Looks like man coverage right here, and it is. Fitzgerald ran into another guy. Just run it yourself. Gain of 5. 4 down territory here. I don't mind taking a shot. Gonna be a one-on-one for Larry. He made the catch, and it's a flag on the field, though. DPI. Let's go. Thank you.
Automatic first down.
And that's why sometimes you just got to take a shot deep. Not just because you have a guy like Larry Fitzgerald who can come down with this kind of catch, which he didn't right here, but sometimes it gets called for defensive pass interference. And now look at this. 40 yards away, clock is stopped. We don't need to use one of our own timeouts. We got 90 seconds. And throw. How? Okay, that's a skill. It was honestly tougher right there to throw it to nobody than to throw it to either side where there is somebody. That's impressive. Anyways, second down. Larry beat his man. Larry, you've got to catch one of these, man.
Third down.
Run. Gonna slide down right there. We're at the 26-yard line. Time isn't too much of a factor right now, thankfully. Wide open Larry. And he caught that one. Thank you. 6 yards. Keep it going. Larry's tired. Everybody's tired. But not Triando's Luke, though, so he's my main target right there. Oh, he caught it! I thought that was an interception, but he caught it.
Clock continues to tick down.
Craig Krenzel.
How is Avion Kaysen tired? You haven't gotten the ball once.
What a pass, and he
I'm going to call a timeout here, and the reason is everyone's tired. I'm going to get the stamina back up on everyone. Why did I say it like that? Everyone. We need pretty much 3 yards. A little less than 3 yards right here. We have 4 plays to get it in. Handoff, Kaysen pulls forward for maybe a yard. This is your last set of downs. Handoff, Kaysen runs it in. I'm going to kick this field goal. Not really. Oh, okay. Okay, look, you gotta understand right there what the point was. It was to make it go up 18-15. Maybe I should have just ran a normal 2-point conversion. I guess I thought they wouldn't catch that. They did. They did. Trying to have some fun. Last game of the year. But we have a lead, 16-15. They're going to have to return this and take a little bit of time off the clock. 25 seconds. They have all 3 of their timeouts. Call me crazy, but the whole point here, don't give up a big play. Don't let them get into field goal range. I'm taking Allen. I'm dropping my guys back. McAllister, that's a perfect play right there. Because now they have to take a timeout. If the ball's going to go to anyone, I want it to go to Neal out of the backfield because he's the slowest. Oh, God, thank you for making me tackle Samari. 15 yards. We need to not give up 15 yards. What a play. Perfect play. That's a perfect play. I'm calling a timeout because this is their last play. 4 seconds on the clock. They're going to go 5 wide. Dropping everyone. It's either going to take a miracle for them or a batted pass, literally anything from us. I'm sending Coward all the way back. Just stay back here, just in case. Ball falls. We win a game to end the season. 521 crib credits. If you want to call it a half a victory because I didn't play the full game, that's fine. This game had nothing on it. We're still going to get the first pick in the draft. Krenzel, your new name is Craig Dobbs, even though this was a terrible game from you. Statistically, anyways. Krenzel had 74 yards rushing. Kaysen, Larry only had 3 catches for 16 yards. It's fine. He's done his job this year. Yeah. I am so glad to be done with this. So glad to be done with this. If you enjoyed, more so, if you're excited for the off season, leave a like. I'm getting this uploaded, and the moment this is uploaded, I am editing. I'm filming the off season episode. I am so excited. This is the first time in a while I've been excited for the RNG series. Oh my God, so excited. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for all the support through all this. I know this episode is probably going to be one of my worst by far, but it's A-okay. Thank you guys for all the support. I'm serious. I'll see you in the off season. Take care.